So a lot of things have happened today, and I'm gonna try to make a little bit sense of it. And I wanna hear your thoughts in the comment section. What really do you think of it, and what are you expecting? And to those people who are just joining us for the first time, hello, welcome to the Football Connect. I'm your host Sam, and we are back again with another one. We are always doing this every single time, people. But today is an interesting one, as we are gonna be talking about the news. What exactly is happening in the world of transfers and everything that is happening all around. So we woke up today in the news of knowing that Darwin Nunez was involved into a fight. He had to get into a brawl to protect his family because somehow the Colombian fans decided to start war with the footballers' families. So this was something that is really, really crazy because usually in these tournaments, your families and your extended families always goes into this tournament to see their children perform, their grandchildren perform, and it's always one of those amazing time. And Darwin Nunez, we get to see in the clips that we saw today, jumping so that he can go and protect his family and start to fight back, to push the people who were attacking, trying to act as the line of defense in helping this one, the helping his people and also some of his teammates, footballers' families. And somehow it turns out that this happened and security never showed up. Security only came when a footballer had to get in there because now a lot of eyeballs are there. I think I started seeing so many people holding Nunez, doing stuff, and I think that's when I saw somebody wearing something that looks like uniform. And I think they only went there because there was a footballer in the stand. In fact, if he had not done that, I think a lot of the families of so many footballers were going to be attacked and they're going to be hurt while nothing was being done. And one of the teammates, I actually forgot his name, he came and they talked about how much this is a disaster. How do you allow something like this happens in a tournament? We come to represent our nations. In a tournament, we are expecting that we know that we are safe while we do this. We are literally traveling to another country. How are you going to allow our families to be in trouble and you don't do something? You want us to perform, you want a lot of eyeballs into your tournament, yet you're not even willing to pay enough security to give protection to the loved ones who comes in and support us as a nation. So to be honest, in terms of this Conca American stuff, I don't know how you call it, Copa America or something like that. I feel like it has been a failure because if you are representing, if there are teams that are playing and you know the animosity that is there between the two teams, because football in America is loved. In South America especially, they always wants to win, and sometimes you find that it goes an extra mile. And the fans, when they're drunk, why can't you not offer security? Why can't you not do something to get the people there? Why do we have to watch a player jump in and try to serve? I heard that Bentencourt tried to hit the Colombian fans and it missed, and it hit one of the staff members of the Argentina, and it actually ended up injuring the person, but it was all in protection of their own families. At the end of this, I think I saw so many of the Argentinian family members, oh no, Uruguayan family members actually in the pitch, because that's where it was safe. At least they were trying to protect the pitch away from the Colombian fans. And I can't believe in 2024 we are still talking about a major tournament where you find that there are so many countries that doesn't actually like each other footballing wise, that they'll come into this and you don't put enough security to protect when the games are being played. It's just unbelievable. It doesn't make sense. But that's not only the one of the news that happened today. On the other side of the news, I'm being told that USA, who by the way I think are going to be hosting the FIFA 30 World Cup and alongside Canada, if I'm not mistaken, actually tried to tempt Klopp. Remember, Klopp came out and said that he wants to take a break from football. So USA had a plan. They were like, okay, this man is really tired of football and he wants to rest and stuff like that. I understand football can really be challenging. So many players that can really work so hard. But what about if we give him the element of soccer? How would Klopp feel if he comes and actually become a manager of a soccer team in America? Because, I think they're different things. But that's what they wanted. They want soccer. They thought that they could actually entice him and actually make him change his mind to come back to soccer. Like I said, it was not football, it was soccer. And somehow, as things stand up, Klopp was like, nope. I'm going to really decline your offer because I need at least time to breathe. I need time away from this sport. I've been there for such a long time, and please allow me to recover. Allow me to find myself, to find the excitement again. Allow me to want to do this again, because at Liverpool, as much as I enjoyed being there, as much as I enjoyed all these players and stuff like that, I was tired, and I'm just asking for that. And I think that was the right thing to do, because you give so much when you're a manager. You work so hard. Ancelotti is getting to actually understand how big this Liverpool job is, but Klopp was doing it all, and he's asking for him to be given the break to at least try to retire. So that was a no. They were rejected. That's the fact of the matter. And now we wait to see what happens. We wait to see how the situation goes on that. But it looks like Klopp is not interested in soccer. Even though he just left being a football manager, he's only interested in soccer for now. So that's the news that we've been told in terms of managing. Going to another manager who actually is the most successful English manager in the world, because most of the managers have not managed to actually go to the level that Gareth Southgate has managed to do. So the thing that I've been hearing all along since this tournament started, since everything started, is how negative his team has been and how they want him to be gone. These are the England fans talking about Gareth Southgate. But yet, the FA has a different idea. They're actually working so hard that even the result that comes in the FA Cup final, they are going to try by all means to re-sign Gareth Southgate to remain as England manager. It doesn't matter how the results shows up and how things stand up. They actually believe he is the right man for the job. They want him to continue, and they'll do as much as they can to try and make him go until to the 2030 World Cup. Oh, I think maybe 2026, not 2030. 2026 World Cup. And I think that is crazy. I think that is crazy because every single era that Southgate is making, I can see it. I'm not even that deep in terms of tactics when it comes to football, but I can see the errors he's making. And sometimes he has to rely on me typing on X to change and try to do what I'm saying. So I understand, of course, he has been successful, gone to the tournament. This tournament now twice back-to-back for this. There is a video, by the way, that is coming. It's actually a live stream, or it is already come. Go check it out. I talk about more into this. But I'm saying, I feel like it's not wise to make Gareth Southgate the manager of England again. I think you need to try something new. Try to introduce something new. I think that will actually help England in the long run rather than what they're thinking to do. I don't know. I'm not one of the decision makers, but if I were them, I would really take my time to think this one through, because it might turn to the other side than what they're expecting. So we'll keep an eye on to that one, and we'll tell you what we think over that one. But it's been an interesting time, like I'm saying. Really been an interesting time. And in that, we also move on to Manchester United, as now Rui van Nistelrooy begins his run as a manager assistant to Erik ten Hag, as things have changed. The former assistant manager of Erik ten Hag is actually going to be leaving the club, as well as Ben McCarthy. But what we're being told is this: Rui van Nistelrooy will be the assistant manager of Erik ten Hag, and they are going to be working together to try and see how they can restart this project. How can they make this project successful again, because it has been falling down and down and down again. And I think they need to see some changes, and it's going to be interesting to see how the situation goes like. But that's what we're being told, and I'll keep an eye on that to see what actually happens. But I'm really excited to see how he's looking at this project and how much of an impact is he going to try to put onto this team. Of course, he's one of the most successful players we have seen, so it's going to be really interesting to see how far it goes and how much he can actually help the team. On the other news, looking on the other side, remember Arne Slot promised us that there will be some added on in terms of the management team who will be joining Liverpool manager as they try to build a team that can actually challenge for so much. But here I'm here to tell you that a news came out later on that Aaron Braga has joined Ancelot's backroom staff after being appointed as first team individual development coach. I don't know what that really means, but the thing is a development coach for each and every player. This man has worked with Pep Guardiola at Man City, as well as he has been working at Benfica. And he's one person who's really known in terms of helping out the things that happens, in terms of helping the team rise and how it goes. So it's an interesting thing to see how this situation will play out like. But I don't think that's the last one. I think they'll continue signing so many players, and we'll wait and see what happens as the situation goes. But like I'm telling you, there are so many stories that are being raised in terms of the news and everything that is happening. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. What has been the shocker of this situation for you, and what are you expecting to see when things turns up? Did you expect the Gareth Southgate to be staying? Because now a lot of people are actually confirming. And in fact, there is actually breaking news while I'm talking to you. FA wants Gareth Southgate to stay as England manager, which now is just coming from Telegraph, but I've already said that. So keep an eye over anything that changes. There are some done deals that has happened in the world of transfers. I'll get into that video that comes later on. But yes, there are some done deals. Keep an eye on it and let's see what happens. Like I said, Darwin Nunez had to become the security in the game between Colombia and this, and everyone are talking about him being banned and stuff like that. I don't get it. Why do they even have to do that? Secondly, Klopp just said no to soccer. He's not yet interested in soccer. He wants to rest. Gareth Southgate, it seems like it's gonna stay a little bit longer than we all expected. Arne Slot has added a new manager into the team, so that's what is happening when it comes to the news, people. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. More of this will be coming on, but I'm excited over to see what happens next. So click the like button, subscribe to the connect. We'll see you on another one. Peace. Expect the transfer news coming out very, very soon. We're out. Peace. Subscribed. Okay, so a quick one that I forgot when I was talking about the Gareth Southgate and everything that is happening when it also with Jurgen Klopp. A part of a new Jurgen Klopp exhibition at the relaunch of Liverpool Museum. So this is what has happened today. Liverpool launched a museum with so many managers there. Arne Slot is already there in the books, even though he hasn't achieved anything. It looks like he will be putting on so that they try to make his own history. The Klopp one is looking amazing, people, showing all his types of celebrating. We're talking about the fist bump. We are also talking about him going like this. All of it is just amazing. I'd advise somebody to go check it out. But yeah, that's the little thing that I needed to add into the video. I'm out. Like the video and we are out. Peace. See you on another video. Out we go.